All right, guys, it's another weekly buff in the shop. Beautiful R34 Skyline GTR Japanese spec. It's got the right-hand drive in for full paint correction. Full nose PPF and our EVO PRO ceramic coating. Super cool guy, new client. He's got not one, but 3 of these in his collection. He just picked it up. And you guys can see the bumper here is not going to be easy. The paint protection is going to be difficult to install on this front bumper. We got Josh on the job right now. It's got hard water spots up here. You can't see them right now. And on the trunk and on the wing. We're going to put some focus lighting on this vehicle. So this is going to be receiving maybe a 3 or 4 step correction, and the camera looks pretty good, right? But when you get focus lighting on it, it's got issues. It's one of our favorite cars we've never had. You guys know the movie Fast and Furious. This is what Paul Walker drove, and I think it was this color. Hey guys, welcome to another edition of the Weekly Buff. And yeah, I'm a little under the weather, but I am still working. On board is this beautiful Skyline R34 GTR with the HK1000 build. This car is a right-hand drive from Japan. Japan built. And it just reminds me of my favorite Fast and Furious movie. I believe this was in Fast and Furious number 3, the blue line, or maybe 4, the Skyline Blue GTR. It's receiving full paint correction. And it's going to need a lot of sanding. It's got baked-in water spots on the roof, scratches, swirl marks, and a custom hand-cut PPF to the front nose for protection. Guys, stay tuned. So Josh, tell us about the sandpaper that you're using right now.
EVO PRO.
And what grade is it?
This is 2000.
And what are you using the 2000 grit for on this GTR?
The water spots. The roof had it too, but very strong. As you can see over here, it still has all the water spots. There's a lot of etching going on.
Look at this. And why is sandpaper essential for taking water spots out? Why not just buff it?
There's an extent. If it looks like this, like it's literally etched in here, you gotta sand it. It just saves the time from you buffing and all that. Then you want to sand after. You might as well go to sanding first. Just eliminate it quick. Just get it done and then buff it after. So if it's just surface stuff, you can buff it, but these things are really...
It looks like etching from like industrial fallout, like a city.
Yeah, like it was sitting somewhere for a minute.
It was sitting for a long time. And you have to measure the paint, but see how the sanding marks are nice and even? This is what you need when you're sanding. Mm-hmm. If not, you're gonna have grooves in a clear coat when you put focus lighting after, buffing it out. So what paper are you using? 2000
and 3000 after.
So 2000 and 3000. You guys can see this paper is super smooth, and you would think there's no way it's working, but it's a dry sanding system, not wet.
Yeah, everything is dry.
And he's using our EVO 21 dual action polisher with what pad and what cut?
The wool pad, yellow wool, and then the heavy cut.
The new 800 heavy cut.
A new 800.
And then what are you following that up with?
Right now, the paint's really nice, and there's 2-step in it for the most part. And then I gotta just polish it after, but I'm going my burgundy with
burgundy microfiber.
Yeah, and then foam after that.
And 2000. So this is a 3-step process.
Yeah.
So you're using a heavy cut, mild cut, and then a finishing polish
to kind of clean everything
to get it clean before we actually can put PPF or ceramic coating. Mm-hmm. And why is education super important when doing this kind of work?
You just don't want to mess things up. That's the biggest thing. And you gotta learn as you go, but you know your limits. That's the biggest thing. You gotta learn your limits and what you can and cannot do, and be realistic with yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So
measure the paint. You don't. If it's too low, tell the.
Did you measure the paint before I measured it? So, it was like all over the place. It was like 3.9 to 4.2 to 4.5 to 5.
It was like 4.5. It went down to 3.9, but it's doable.
Right. We got something to work with.
Yeah.
And what do you think about this car? It's absolutely stunning. This is a real Skyline from like the movie Fast and Furious. I think Paul Walker owned this color car. Had one of these.
Yeah, these are sweet.
Right-hand drive. Does it feel weird shifting with the left instead of the right?
Yeah, I keep walking to this side to drive it. So yeah, it's just not normal. But it's cool. You don't see it very often.
All right, so we're gonna let Josh get back to work. We want to show you the sanding before buffing it out, and you can actually see the water spots. You'll see close-up shots. Guys, check out Gloss University. This is a 2-day boot camp running in December and January. Looking for people in the business that want to learn the sanding process. They want to increase their skill sets for 26. And padded product combination, super important. If you guys see in the video, we've got the 800 and the 2000 and the padded product combination, super important. We also have virtual training online where you can pay a monthly membership to learn the art of paint correction, but it's always best to come in person. You'll learn best in person. And we work on real cars with real problems in the class. So go ahead and check out glossuniversity.com. Be sure to sign up, running killer deals for training. All right, so right now we're getting ready to bolt cut this hood. We took off the sprayers for the windshield. And right now he's cleaning it to make sure there's no dirt in the film. Johnny got a haircut. Now he looks like a boy, he doesn't look like a girl anymore. He used to have long black, long curly hair, and his wife said, you gotta cut it, Johnny. All right, guys, now it's time to install the paint protection film, and this is what we call a custom bolt cut. As you can see, we're using one big sheet of paint protection film, and we're hand wrapping the hood. We removed the windshield wiper sprayers to make sure it was a nice clean installation, and this is what we call bulk or hand cut. And we're going to be rolling the edges. Also on the fenders, these are aftermarket fenders, so we had to hand cut the fenders to get a perfect fit. Now we did remove some of the trim on the vehicle. The bumper was very difficult to install the paint protection film because there's no pattern for this, so it had to be hand cut. And Josh is applying our EVO PRO ceramic coating. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this weekly buff, and the customer is super stoked. He's going to be taking it to car shows here in Vegas. If you would like to be featured on the weekly buff and you have a cool story with a cool car, go ahead and hit gidetail.com, get a free estimate. We'll see you soon. All right, guys, another weekly buff and a fantastic one of my all-time favorite cars. I want to add one to my collection, but I might not be able to because this guy here, he owns 3 of them. And the Skyline, he just picked up out of Japan. And this is, if you guys watch the movie Fast and Furious, this was the car that really set the tone. And Paul Walker actually personally owned one of these.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And do you know what color it was?
It's a silver one.
Silver one.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Now, was there a blue one in the movies, if I remember?
If I remember it right, the blue one was on the 4th set of the film, the Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was the number 4 movie.
Number 4 movie.
In the trilogy of
yes,
Fast
the blue
and
one.
Furious.
But on the second one, they had the silver and the striped blue one.
Now, this car is spec'd. It came from Japan. Why don't you tell the people out there watching the weekly buff? This is a really cool story, guys. Tell them the story.
I've been wanting this car for a long time. And, you know, this year I said I will finally get it. And I've been looking for the best auto detailing in Nevada. And I found Glossit. So I said, once I get this car, this is the only place that I will bring the car. Yeah. And here we go. It came out like brand new out of the factory. So, you know, I always been thinking, you know, how does it feel to get a new car from Japan? And that's how I felt when I got this car from you guys. So.
Yeah, so we made you feel good because we're about building relationships because we're car guys. And you know, I have a collection of cars and I want one of these cars. Now I've worked in your car, I got the itch, I've been searching on the internet trying to find one and it's not easy. Tell them about the build on the motor on this. This thing is badass. It's got the HK, is it the 1000?
Yeah. So HKS built, fully built HKS, everything from the whole block, intercooler, pipings, everything HKS built.
Now, what's the horsepower? So what was the stock R34 versus what they put on the car? That's good information.
Yeah, so the stock R34, because, you know, all Japanese companies, they agreed on they cannot go over 280 horsepower, but you know how they are. So this one with a HKS built on it, with a 91 pump, I had it tuned, 454 with a 91 pump.
Wow.
Yes.
And what are some of the ones out there in the market pushing that are obviously?
Well, in the market, if pushing it, we can go to more than 1,000 horsepower if you want. Yes. So this one, if I push it, With E85, everything on it, I can push it to 600.
Now, guys, that's to the rear wheels. That's not at the motor.
Yep.
Because you have
Yep,
a
to the
drive
wheels.
line where you lose horsepower,
Yes.
right? So what's the motor on? What are we at the crank versus the rear wheels now?
This one is like 454 to the wheels.
Wow. And this thing gets it on.
Yes, oh yeah. Twin turbo, I settled on the twin turbo because I like better, less turbo lag. So yeah, 454 twin turbo.
Man, I mean, guys, this car in, like I was telling them, in the next 5 years, this could be an $800 to $1 million car because of all the hybrids that are coming out in the market. And this is the true car enthusiast car. And look, it's a right-hand drive from Japan. And when you guys look inside and look at the motor, this is a production number, I think 756.
726.
726 out of all Skyline GTRs. And this is what year? This is 2000?
1999.
Oh, 1999.
R34 GTR B-Spec.
V-Spec. So it's got a lot of rare things. And he got a great deal on the car. So how was experience dealing with me versus, and then the communication with like my team as we were working on your car?
Oh, they're always up to date. They always send me photos. They always send me videos, what's going on with the car, what's happening with the car. So everything like is spot on. All details that I need to know, I don't even need to ask. They always send me videos, photos every day.
Yeah, so it's not just about doing the work on the car,
Yes.
it's about the experience. And when you go to other shops, they're not gonna treat you like a VIP,
Definitely.
right?
Yep.
You have to chase them down to be like, hey, what's going on with my car? When's it gonna be done?
Yep.
What's it look like?
Yes.
Is there any problems? But we don't do that with our customers, do
Nope,
we?
nope. I don't even need to ask. They'll always send it every single day.
Yep. So guys, if you enjoy this car and you're in Vegas and you see him on the road, give him a thumbs up, roll your window down and let him know, hey, I saw your car on the Weekly Buff. And if you've got a cool story with a cool car and you'd like to share it like he did, our great new client, and he's got 2 more, hopefully he brings us more business, or you see him at what, Gears and Grind?
Yeah, Gears and Grind, you know, coffee and donuts. So, you know, all those little car meets. So I like to go there.
So give him a thumbs up, walk up, shake his hand, and to say, yeah, I saw you guys on the Weekly Buff. I love your car. We love car stories because every car has a story and every customer has a story. Go ahead and click on the link. We'll see you next week. This is Rich. Thank you for visiting our YouTube channel, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Now, if you're a professional detailer and you're looking to grow your business, go ahead and click the video here. If you are a weekend warrior and you want to learn some pro detailing tips, go ahead and click here. And if you're looking to get into the detail business or you want to grow your detail business, go ahead and click below.